All right, let's go ahead and get this trade day started. Just waiting for the lag, get everything set up. Just 7-second lag, so having to deal with that. There should be how to get everything muted and such on the YouTube side. There we go. Get that going, and we are ready and open for business. So, welcome in everybody. Happy trade day, happy Saturday, last day of the month. Let's see what we can get sold, if we get anything sold. See what we can do. I'm at shows for the next 2 weeks, and we got St. Jude's for a couple weeks too. So if you see something you want today, make sure you pick it up from somebody, because you may not see it again for a month. So there's that. Yeah, just give it a minute, let some folks roll in, see what we can get sold today. And welcome in, Rosebud. Thank you for being early. Throw those on the table too. Get both of those out there. Plenty of stuff on the table. If you're looking for anything foreign silver related, let me know. I can see what I got. Yeah, put those dragons on one side. Dragons over here next to each other. There we go. And there we go. We're all set up, looking good. So just kind of waiting for get some folks in here, hopefully. Trying to move some merch today. Let's see what we can get sold. No emails yet, so we'll see if Keeve and everybody sends any emails in. No, I started just a hair early, but that should be good. Like I said, I got plenty of foreign, got a little bit of US stuff, got a ton of Condor tokens right now. I bought a bunch of those the other day. Got some pretty cool Mexico paper money that's come in. Got a chunk of Israeli silver as well. Yeah, got a bunch of stuff. So if you're looking for anything, let me know. Yeah, only got a couple people at the moment, but figure that'll open up. If you're just getting in here, make sure to share us out. Get some more folks we get in here, the more likely it is we sell some stuff. So, got some 3D printed stuff down here too that I'm basically just using to fund my 3D printing hobby. But, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. No, EC is still going, so that'll probably be a raid at some point if we go long enough. Hopefully we go long enough to justify that. But just need to, get a few people in here, get some stuff rolling, and we'll see what we can get sold today. May need to schedule this for a little later in the day. Let EC get done, then we have a few more folks to hop in. Let's see. Yeah. See how many people EC's got in his stream, just real quick. He's got about 10 people over there. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, if you're looking for foreign, I got some small gold. Got a couple of Japanese. I got several Japanese pieces that are pretty cool. I should have showed those off in the preview video yesterday. I got some Japanese gold. I got some Japanese silver. Hey, Kevin. Welcome in, sir. Welcome into the stream. I'm having to reprice something because this silver don't know what it wants to. Silver and gold don't know what it wants to do at the moment, so totally forgot. Welcome in, sir. Hope you're doing all right. I got the email scrolling down there, which it's my email, but you put plus trade date and just sends it to a folder, and that way I'm not showing. People send me their addresses for bins and things. I don't want everybody seeing that. So got that. So if you want to send me emails, you might find these cool too. I picked up like 3 of these at a show last week. It's Japanese bean money. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Just needing to end of the month. Need to sell some stuff. I got a show next week, so I'm trying to get some extra cash for that. These are cool. These are silver. They're only like 64%, but think they're cool. I mean, they're from like 1600s, late 16, early 1700s. So, got like 3 of these. Got one, and this one. Yeah, it looks almost like a maple leaf when it got struck. So, pretty cool. A couple of those. I was looking for foreign. I got foreign. Hopefully, you get ashes. Hey, there's a Felty. Hey, Felty.
Hello.
Well, welcome in, sir.
Thank you.
Don't. I said this earlier. I don't think anybody was in here though. But basically, there's not gonna be a stream for like 3 weeks because I'm at a show next week, and St. Jude's is for like the 2 weeks after that. So if you see something you want to buy today, buy it today, or make arrangements for it, because you're probably not gonna see it for like a month. So, just a heads up for folks. Yeah, we're just getting rolling. Felty's cooking food.
Just finished.
Okay. Yep. We're just sitting here gonna chat for a minute. I would say it's gonna be a little bit before we get some folks rolling in. We got a Kevin in the chat, so.
As long as we're gonna take a few minutes.
Oh yeah, you got plenty of time. Oh, you got trains.
I actually have a bunch more coming in. Thanks, whatnot.
Cool. I had a buddy that was into like the Lionel trains at one point. I think he's still into it. I'm not sure. I ain't talked to him in a while. But they're neat. They're different. Yeah. Figure Kevin's gonna send some emails here shortly, more than likely. So we will get to that when we get to that. Just see if anybody pops in, hopefully. If you're in the chat, just make sure, yep, Kevin's still here, and send the emails. If you're in the chat, just make sure you share us out. The more folks we got in here, the more stuff we're able to move, hopefully, theoretically. The more eyes, the better. We're all even got in these boxes at this point. Yep. We're gonna see what we can get sold today. Got a big stack of Israeli silverback. That's all. That's not all of them, but that's the ones I had in the tube that are the duplicates.
Seriously.
That's all duplicates. So, and they're sterling, which is nice. I need to find those. I don't know what I did with the not duplicates. I'm sure if I get a Stan or a Vincent in here, those will be gone. Yep, there they are. Okay. Let me get my little tiny gold pieces stuck out here too, so people can see those. Yep. Would have been cool to be the A&A, because I think today's the last day of the A&A in Savannah. It's just like an 8-hour drive for me. I could have been there and back. Probably not. Yeah, if you're looking for anything, you just gotta let us know. Felty's got a whole lot of everything. So, never know what he's gonna have. I got a ton of foreign. I got paper. I got coinage. I got gold. I got silver. I got copper. I got some price stuff that's you never heard of, wisest and alloy kind of stuff too. So.
Hi. How are you? I think I'll name you Howard.
I got plastic too. If anybody's interested in plastic, I got plenty of the plastic variety. Yep, there's some Kevin emails. So we'll let some of those roll in, and then we'll probably go emails first, since there's not a whole lot of people in here at the moment. Hopefully we get Ashes and some other folks in here.
Isn't he on his cruise right now? Is he on his cruise right now?
I didn't know he was on a cruise.
I thought he was.
I have no idea. I genuinely have no idea about that one.
I saw him last Sunday, so.
Yeah, I mean, he was in here last week, so. Or Sunday, whatever. I thought he just got back. I didn't know he was going on another one.
Because that was their convention for the fire chiefs.
Yeah. I didn't know he had anything else going. I don't know. I'd do good to keep up with my own stuff, so. Figure EC's probably got about another 30, 45 minutes before he gets done. So we'll try to entertain some folks while we wait on that. Yes. I may push this back to like 1:30 or something, just to try to have some other stuff. I get some other things wrap up before I get going. So I don't know. We'll see. I was trying to keep it with the traditional 1 o'clock.
Time to clean up the mess, I guess. Number one, that goes over here. And back to normal there.
Let's see what folks we can get in here. Make sure you share us out, folks. Let me actually... If I get the link, I can throw it up on Instagram even. So yeah, see what happens with that. Might get a few folks roll in from over there. Hope everybody's having a pretty good summer day.
Oops.
Oh, that shared out on my Instagram even. See if we can get some folks pulled from there. We got a bunch of stuff. Got silver, gold, whatever else gotten. Oh my, Kevin sent it. Kevin sent in all the emails. It's fancy Kevin. Oh my.
Kevin wants an apostrophe.
Yeah, he's a fancy Kevin. He been busy because he sent me 8 emails with different pendants in it.
Oh,
it was a silver bracelet, opal bracelet, bunch of turquoise pendants. So we're gonna have some jewelry today. Let's see what happens with that. Yeah. Gold. I got silver. I got stuff at melt. I got plastic. I got copper. Felty's got...
I have my usual stuff.
Yeah. Felty's got trains today.
If anybody's interested in any trains, please let me know. I'm trying to downsize my collection before my next lot comes in. That one's not for sale.
Upsize.
Leslie's not for sale. But let's say, there's one over here. But
So, where do you get trains from? Whatnot or eBay?
eBay and Whatnot.
Interesting. I didn't think there'd be trains on Whatnot.
It actually has a pretty active community, I learned.
Interesting.
The first order I got on trains from Whatnot was supposed to come in today, but Jersey had the entire snowstorm and stuff, so it's still in Jersey.
Yeah, that kind of slows things down.
And the other thing is coming in from like Pennsylvania or New York.
Oh wow, Kevin, you've been busy. I got 4 more emails from him. We're probably gonna start with emails once we get some folks in here. I don't want to just start showing stuff off and then it's like nobody's here. That kind of defeats the whole point of trade day in my mind. Yeah, little. Hey, Mother's Day is coming up. Time to be buying, folks. Yeah, time to do some buying. Awesome, Kevin. Thank you, sir. See if we can get some folks in here. I figure EC's got a pretty good crowd over on his channel at the moment, so then I don't know. I think I could share it out to the community post on my channel, but I don't think that does anything. So, but I threw it out to a few different places. We'll see what happens with that. I need to try to do Whatnot streams or something. I got a bunch of people following me on there now for some reason. But you hang out on enough streams, I guess you get followers.
I haven't done any Whatnot yet. I'm curious about it though.
You gotta sell a bunch. You gotta sell like 1,000 items before you can get paid that same day. Because the way it works when you first start, you sell the stuff, ship it out, and then once it gets to them, then you get the money.
Oh, that sounds stupid.
After you sell 1,000 items, you get the money as soon as you print the label. It's their way of just basically verifying you to make sure that you're going to actually send the stuff.
I mean, I can understand where that makes sense.
That's kind of what's keeping me from doing it. I get why they do it that way, but at the same time, it's a really annoying way to do it. So, well, we got 4 people in here. We can try some emails first.
You said that you
want the emails.
Sorry.
Might as well.
And you said that you won't be able to do this next Saturday?
No, I have a show that I'll be at the 5th, 6th, and 7th. So if you want to fill in, fine. Then they got St. Jude's is like the 14th, the 15th, and the 21st of March. So obviously not going to stream and try to take anything away from that. So basically I'll be streaming the 28th of next month as well, and that will be it. So
on the 22nd of March, I have the birthday stream that I'm doing for myself. So
yeah, that's fine. Have at it, like my guy. All right, let's see what we can do for Kevin. Let's see if we can get him some stuff sold. Nope. No, just the tab. There we go. I can't see chat, so we'll start at the bottom for Kevin. Kevin, amazing guy. Got some really good stuff. This one is a 3/9 fine silver braided silver cuff bracelet. It is adjustable. It's 11.8 grams of 3/9 fine silver, $60 shipped. This is his email and his PayPal, and then he's got his Cash App. Just go ahead and copy those so I can put those in chat. So there you go. Hopefully I didn't just didn't just break everything. Let's see some pictures. There we go. There's your 3/9 fine stamp. Pretty good sized little bracelet. Like I said, it is adjustable. There's your weight, 11.82 grams. Pretty cool piece of silver. Kevin does good work. And I know that. I've got a couple things from him before. Kevin does some pretty good work. Next up, this is a sterling opal mosaic bracelet. I guess it's a 6 to 6.5 inch size. It's $925 sterling, $140 shipped. That's pretty. That is absolutely beautiful, Kevin. I need to work some deal with you where I just sell your jewelry at coin shows or something for you. There's no way this stuff wouldn't sell. I've seen people sell a lot worse looking jewelry. right, next up we got a turquoise pendant, handmade, hand-cut Kingman turquoise, 3/9 fine silver, stamped, and you get a COA with this one. This is 55
Ooh.
bucks shipped, so it's 2.57 grams. This would be something cool to throw in your keychain. There's your 3/9 fine and your Kevin Rose stamp. Turquoise is just beautiful. Another turquoise pendant. This one, 60 bucks. A little bit bigger. A lot bigger rose stamp. Got a bunch of turquoise pendants this go around. And if I'm going through these fast, I apologize. Another turquoise pendant, 3/9 fine silver. Well, that one's cool. That looks like an island. Yeah, we can definitely see if we can get something worked out for you. I'd love to help you out. But that one's cool. Turquoise is awesome. The opal beautiful as well. And Kevin will set this one it's a number 8 turquoise Robinson egg. Got a serrated bezel. This one's $145 shipped. Felty, if you can see chat, just let me know if anybody says anything about these. I mean, I think I just checked it. Kevin's in it.
Okay.
I think we just have a Kevin and us at the moment. So, but we'll try to move some merch for him. That Robin egg is pretty good. Pretty cool looking.
I'm going to go inside real quick. I'm going to grab a box of tissues.
All right, you're good. This one is a Tibetan turquoise pendant. 3/9 fine. Get a COA with this one as well. Pretty cool stamping. This one's 13.17 grams total weight. Pretty neat looking piece. Absolutely beautiful work. I can't say that enough. Kevin just does really, really good work. I can't. See what else we got. This is a white buffalo pendant. So it's a large white buffalo jasper pendant. This is in 3/9 copper. This is not silver. This one is copper, but you get a really cool looking pendant either way. This one is $70 shipped. That's pretty cool. That's pretty neat looking. The white buffalo, I like that a little bit better than the turquoise, actually. This one is bracketed, something with that word. Red jasper pendant. 3/9 fine silver. You get COA. This is $55 shipped. Weighs 14.7 grams. That one's cool. That one's pretty neat looking. Yeah, it's supposed to be Robin's egg. Yeah, I kind of figured that's what it was supposed to be. Let's see. Carnelian pendants. Handmade carnelian pendants. These are in copper bezel settings. These are $40 a piece. That one's neat. Cool. Nice. There's the reverse of those as well, and there's that one. That's definitely different. I'm not sure what carnelian is. That's cool looking. Hand cut and handmade Ethiopian opal. 3/9 fine silver serrated bezel. Get a COA. This is $150. Opal's cool looking. Serrated bezel makes it look interesting, but that's cool. 1.73 gram total weight on that. So this one's not huge. It's still pretty. That's just pretty, no matter how you look at that. Yeah, I mean, Kevin just does awesome stuff. I can't say that enough. Another Ethiopian opal. That's a tongue twister. In silver bezel. This one's $120 shipped. I don't know what else I can say. Kevin just makes good stuff. The 2 or 3 things I've gotten from I have not had anything bad from Kevin, but I think that's the last of the emails there for the moment. Type of orange to red agate. Interesting. Tells me how far behind the chat is. I think it's just us and Kevin still. Yeah, not a problem. Hopefully we can eventually sell something in here for you. But Julie, I feel like, is one of those where it's like you're either selling a ton of it or none of it. But that's all on emails at the moment. Belty, you got anything that you would like to try to sell at the moment?
Maybe later. I'm just trying to figure out my electrical problem right now.
Alrighty.
Okay, you get stopped there. Stop. Oh, shucks.
You're struggling on that one. I don't know. There's some folks in here definitely want to try to sell some stuff, but we'll see what happens. Let me run through some stuff, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, you're waiting for the one person that just has to have that piece. That's the hard. I mean, that's anything. You just have to have the right person at the right time to get that piece. So, let me run through a couple things that I got, and we'll see if we can move some of my merch. I got these. These are cool. I 3D printed these. I made some up for a show I got next weekend. Gonna start having some of these, just to kind of fuel my 3D printing hobby. These are crystal dragons. They're, I think, about 14 inches long when you're in coil. I mean, they're not small. I got a blue, two-tone blue. And I've got the red and blue that's two-tone. Got these at $15 each. If you guys are interested in those. I'm basically just selling these, trying to fund my 3D printer habit. So I've got those. I got a couple of each. I don't figure they're going to sell in here, but they look really cool when you're curling them up on the desk. So I got a bag of silver. This one's 72%, 3.312 ounces. Silver closed a little bit higher. I got that at 310. That's, I think, just under melt, because I think melt like almost 311 on that stuff. If anybody's feeling really expensive, I got a 10th ounce gold. 10th ounce gold maple is 2014. What do melt is? What is melt right now? I think so. Gold's at 52.78. Call it 530 for that. I have seen that, Kevin. I don't want to fool with it. I don't have the space to do that, so it's just cheaper for me to buy the filament. I've looked into that. I've looked at recycling failed prints. It's just, it requires at least one more printer size setup, and I just don't want to fool with it. It's my biggest issue. It is just cheaper for me to just buy it, and I can get pretty cheap. I mean, I think I'll get a roll, depending on what it is, between $15 and $25. So it's not that expensive than investing $3,000 or more into a whole other setup. Got a little 1/2 gram Tanzania gold piece. This is 1,500 shillings from Tanzania. These are 3 wise monkeys on it. I had a COA. Got that at 125. Only 5,000 of these minted. Pretty neat little piece. Okay, Keaton. Got a couple of palladium grams as well. Not platinum, palladium. Got these at 110. If you check these on eBay, they're about 140 for this exact same gram. So these are Swiss. It's the Agror Harris or something. I don't know. It's not the PAMP bars. I showed these earlier. I got 3 of these. These are cool. They're all a little bit different. These are Japanese bean money, so they're silver. They're all a little different. This one's kind of, I mean, you see why they're called a bean, just looking at it. But I got 3 different ones. They're all 55 a piece. Grab all 3. Got that. This one looks like a maple leaf stamp on it. Thought that was neat. They do not like to sit flat. I can tell you that. And then you got that one. They're all $55 a piece. That one weighs 12.63 grams. This is like 10.7. This is 10.13. All a little bit different, but still really cool pieces. I needed to have these in the preview video yesterday. Totally forgot about them. Let's see. But if anybody's looking for anything, if you want any Japanese gold, I got 3 of these as well. These are the Tubu. They're Electrum. They're 22.3% gold. The rest is silver. Got 3 of these, $140 a piece to get some samurai gold. Let's see. Might have to run and go grab me something to drink here in a minute. Let's see. What else we got? Got a bunch of Israel stuff. I got a whole lot of everything. Kind of looks like we're short on people at the moment. So I'm gonna go grab something to drink. Filthy, entertain people.
Can do. One day, Kiln was coming down the main line. Oh, that didn't work how I was hoping it would. Where's the dog? I thought she was coming in. How can I keep
I'm
people
back.
entertained?
I had to go grab something to drink. Talking tears the throat up pretty quick.
I know, I've had something in my throat for a few days.
But yeah, I got more stuff too. I don't want to like go crazy showing stuff off if nobody's in here either, though. Is my problem. Got a bunch of Mexico paper money. Got some Philippines paper money too.
The after war type?
Huh?
The after the war type with the Japanese government on it.
Got the Victory 2 peso. Got that, and I got a Victory 1 peso.
I have something in the box over there, which is the Japanese government when we had taken it over, something like that.
Yeah,
maybe it's the Philippines government.
Got that one as well. I got a couple of modern pieces. I just got them in a different box somewhere at the moment.
Honestly, I kind of want to do a typeset of those, but I don't know how doable that is.
The Philippine stuff is cool. I got a bunch of like Mexico paper money I'd never seen before. Like that one's a 25 pesos from 1914. It's from like you had all like the Mexico states and stuff like that. And I've got the 50 in the same style. Got that. I got a 1 and 2 peso from Coahuilas Saltillo. Yeah, I'm probably not saying that right. Right, there's the 1. Got the 2 peso, same place. And then big old 20 peso from 1915. And I also got a 10 and a 20 in this style, which is pretty cool. There's a 10, there's a 20. So those are all like just come in like this week. So got that. I got a bunch of graded paper if anybody wants any of that too. It's all foreign paper obviously, but it's graded.
Honestly, if I had to cash for something like that right now, I would do it.
Yeah. I think this one's cool. This one's a big note. This is from Paraguay. Make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, Paraguay, 2 pesos. It's 1865. I mean, this thing's huge. Minor edge damage, writing on the back. Yeah, the writing is that letter A right there. That's the writing on the back. Really nice note. I mean, it's VF30, but I mean, for 1865, I'd say that's pretty nice looking. So, that's like the biggest note I have currently. You said it's graded. I'd say that one's about the same size, but it's not graded. It's 100 rubles from Russia. So,
I like the Russian stuff.
oh yeah, that's surprisingly easy to get your hands on too. Believe it or not.
And there's that Kopek Ashes has.
What, the 5 Kopek?
The large copper one.
Yeah, I got a couple of those floating around too. I don't know if I have one that I can easily get my hands on at this second. I don't know. I know I have one floating around somewhere.
That was one of those things that I almost asked him to bring it the other day. I just didn't. I didn't know if it was something that I truly could fit in my collection or not.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you get one that's like 1776, it definitely fits into the U.S. collection, in my opinion.
But I'm also trying to upgrade my typeset at this point.
Yeah.
That burns.
Yeah. Mine's 1764. It's big. $50. Got that. Hey, name a country. I bet you I can find a coin from there somewhere.
Huh. Holy Roman
If you can
Empire.
think of like your common countries, I guarantee you have a coin from it. I got some Iceland. I got a Greenland coin somewhere. Got some from countries that no longer exist, like North Borneo. I got those floating around somewhere. I think I got one from St. Thomas and Martin.
Holy Roman Empire.
No, not that old. Nothing that old.
Really,
I don't
wasn't
go
that long
far.
ago.
Yeah. Ancients is more in line with Ashes than me.
I mean,
I don't-
really, anything from the Holy Roman Empire isn't ancient.
When did it end?
It ended during Napoleon's time.
Okay, so 1800s.
So,
But it depends on what part of the Holy Roman Empire, because there's some of it that was like pre-1000.
basically, the way that I've come to understand it is there was technically 2 Holy Roman Empires, but they were just one country.
Yeah. Like I said, you got to be specific which empire you're talking about.
Because technically, by the 1800s, it wasn't even the Roman Empire, because it no longer had control of Italy.
Yeah.
They just continued to call themselves the Holy Roman Empire.
Interesting. All right. Well, this may be a short stream today.
Well, we can't beat my record.
How long was yours? 20 minutes?
Mine was 1 hour, 9 minutes, and 30-something seconds.
Oh, well, we're at 38 minutes right now, so we could beat it if we don't start doing something. I don't want to like cut it too soon, but at the same time, it's like there's nobody in here either. EC's still going. He's got a few folks in there that might hop over here, but it's like I don't want to like kill the stream too soon, but I also don't want to like sit here talking for an hour and nothing moving. I know it's end of the month, but it's like, kind of I got to move some stuff too, so I can get some cash flow going. I haven't bought anything in like 2 weeks, so
That's my problem. I got too much.
I haven't been able to buy anything in like 2 weeks.
As you keep on saying, there's nobody in here, so... And I'm also out here on the porch, not in my bedroom. So...
Yeah.
I could easily get up and bring the stuff out there, or out here, but I'm just too lazy to do that.
I think we peaked.
I bought some new suits yesterday.
Yeah. We peaked about 4 people in the stream. Kevin's the only one that's been talking for like the last... I mean, he hasn't talked in 10 minutes, but we got some folks kind of floating in and out, but if you're in here, let us know anything you're looking for. We'll see what we can get.
I have some original mint packaging Booker T's.
Yeah, let us know what you want for us to sell it to you.
I don't have any more barber stuff. I sold the last vat yesterday.
Nice. You sold the ashes, didn't you?
Oh, no. eBay.
Oh, okay.
I'm waiting for my current stuff on eBay to either end or just sell before I quit eBay.
I need to move some stuff to eBay. I got pictures of stuff I need to put on eBay, but it's like I don't. Haven't
I
got
hate
there
the
yet.
fact that it takes that much out of my profit.
Oh yeah, you got to mark everything up like 25-30% to make anything.
I sold a 31S cent the other day for 75, and I had it at 80. Oh, that's what I have. I have cents. I have a bunch of cents. I was trying to remember. I think it's a medicine bottle of pre-1940 cents. And there are some better dates in there, like the 1912D. Stuff like that. The awkward silence.
Yeah, awkward silence when everybody talking. You were talking, I wasn't going to interrupt you, so I just letting you go. Yeah. See, I mean, get some folks in here. We get some stuff moving, hopefully. And just keep, unless Kevin's hot, keeping everybody from coming in for some reason.
The bodyguard.
Yeah, he's the bodyguard keeping everybody out.
Or the bouncer, not the bodyguard.
Yeah, whatever. He's keeping everybody out. Kevin, you gotta let people in, my man. Assuming he's still in here.
We can't sell your beautiful jewelry without having people actually in here.
Yeah, I can't afford to buy all of it. If I could, I would.
Yeah, again, if I had the money to buy it, I would. You're right.
Yeah,
but
if I had money, I would.
But due to my recent Whatnot escapades, I have nothing.
I have not watched Whatnot in like a month, just because I've been busy and haven't had money to spend on there either. If I go on Whatnot, I'm gonna spend almost $1,000, practically guaranteed.
Because I'll be completely honest with you, I was sitting around 500 in my account when I finally checked it after my last Whatnot escapade. I was sitting at 40.
Yep, at Jack's. Been there, done that. Been there.
That's what I decided. Trains are probably not worth it that much.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm buying coins to resell, but I still don't like.
A lot of the trains that I bought, there's one that I wanted out of the entire lot, but you had to get the lot to get the one.
Yep, I'll just sell the rest. It's fine.
But they're all older and die cast, so
somebody will want them.
It's kind of like this one I have sitting here, but it's just the shell. But
yeah, I need to get back into Hot Wheels. They seem like they're holding value decently at this point, especially if you get the old ones.
If anybody's interested in Hot Wheels,
I'm sure you got a bunch sitting around too, don't you? Yep. You mean
2 shoe boxes. That shoe box, this one.
I've got
all for $1 each.
Plastic containers of Hot Wheels.
Like I said, all of them are for $1 each. So if somebody wants to take the entire lot, Gmail me at harleyfelty@gmail.com. Then
you
go in.
Crack. We might buy some of that from you.
Then you actually go into the house. You have this one.
Just loaded with Hot Wheels.
Then you go into my room, which is where I'll just end up after this. Which by the time you get in here, most of the shoebox stuff went to a flea market with me, so it's been picked through before.
Yeah. Interesting.
And you go back out here one more time. And this one, the only reason why it's separate from everything else is because it actually has value. It's worth about $30.
Wow.
So I have it on eBay for 20 because I got it in the lot for like $5. So if it even gets to 20, I've made it back on it.
Oh yeah.
Like I said, I have the older wheat cents.
You want to show some of the wheat cents off and see if I want any of those?
Why not? I'll also show off the personal collection as I'm at it.
All right, I will maximize you. There you go.
Let me grab my scope real quickly so I can actually go for
So
the...
you can actually show them. Yeah. Fair enough.
Got the scope. Now we'll just play the game like it's a battery deck. Battery's not dead. It's at 2 bars.
Hey, it's not dead.
Let's see. The first one was doesn't belong in there. 35 common. 1917 common. But I got all of this in one lot. And I've already sold the 31S out of the lot because I'm really not in love with wheat cents. That's 35. I thought there was supposed to be a better date or two in here. 1919D. Could have sworn I snuck a few in there. 35 common. And the ultra rare 1924 with the error that you always see on eBay, which is never actually an error. I always wonder if people actually buy those lots or buy those.
Can anybody hear the music, or did the music turn off on me?
I can still hear it.
You get to hear? Okay, I cannot. Alright, I'll just make sure.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You can adjust it.
Yeah, I know. It's
I've had it
adjustable, but
for-
I'm not going to like blow anybody's eardrums out.
I never, in all the years I've had this thing, I never realized it was adjustable. Okay. 28. This is a bunch, so bear with me. 1918. You know what? Let's get to the more excited ones first. As I fill the... Well, I mean, you have the 13S. I thought I had a better date. That wasn't any of these. I mean, you have the 14S. That's better. Not the 14D. My heart stopped for a moment when I saw it, because that's what it looked like when I got it out of the box. So I thought it was a 14D. As usual, you have all the common teams. In the 20s, you have the 26S. Where was it? 32 Philly, 33 Denver. No 39D. Basically, what my parents and I have agreed on is whenever I sell something out of this, I just take one from there, slide it in here. It's an inventory system.
Yeah.
I
it's
used to have
definitely
the
a tracking system.
I had the 16S, but it's under the stove now.
You gotta show the scope screen. We can't see the screen. Okay, you said he was under the scope, so
Stove.
stove. Oh, I thought you said under the scope. Oops.
30. A number 35. A 29.
We can, yeah. You gotta put it like in the bottom corner of the scope screen for us to see it.
Okay. 17D. Boom. Another 35. I'm gonna start putting that into circulation, I think. Might get some people interested in the hobby.
Put them in circulation, or just hang on to them and use them to trade for stuff later. $10
From what
wheat
I've realized, there's not that big of a demand of wheat cents right now. Well, actually, I missed Diane. It was interested in the box I bought, but I forgot to email her last time. Or Miss Abnormal. 3060. Nope. I thought that would ring a bell, but it doesn't. 39. If only it had a little Denver on the bottom. That's going to be common. A 21. If only it were any denomination other than this. And a 30. What a surprise. It's not like there's 157 million of them made. A 23.
A little salty about that.
19 something. That's beside it. It's just the entire effect of, sure, I pulled out all the older ones, but what's the point if you're... I wasted valuable space. 26, common. Is that a 20D? Is one I have is actually in... That might be in better condition than... It's about the same. Get it over there. Nope. 34. 28S. A 31. Which, I will give the 31s the credit of they are a lower mintage. Begging me to stop? No. It makes sense. Another 35.
Well, welcome in. Yeah, having a pretty good weekend. Filthy's currently going through wheat cents, trying to see if we can move some merch for him. I'm just sitting back and letting him do his thing at the moment.
25S.
Somehow we had more people show up while he's doing this than the whole time I was talking, so I just learned to be quiet at the moment.
It's my nice, soothing, scratchy voice.
I don't know what's bringing them in, but you've brought more people into the stream than when I was talking. So I'm just going to let you cook.
It's my natural charm and charisma. I hate them. I hate these things. Somebody take them off. I swear, it seems like I'm probably pulling out the same one. But I have to have some fraction of the mintage of the 1935s. Finally. This is going to be common, but I only pulled it out because it was kind of red. But it can go into the box with the other one. This one's not bad, but it's a that. So it could join its brethren. And actually, I do like this 47. I mean, they're wheat cents. They're meant to be thrown around, right? That's the entire purpose of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's all circulation coinage. It's all meant to be used one way or another. So, do with them what you will. Alan's got a copper spot in Lincoln, right in Lincoln's forehead.
At least it's not on the back.
Welcome in, Scotty Films, Pacific Coin Hunter. We are getting rated by EC, so maybe we'll get some folks in here now.
I wear it more.
No, we're just getting rated, not sieged, rated. There's a difference.
Oh, I see.
It's a very fine line, but there's a difference. I think one is friendly and one is just, under siege.
I thought neither were truly friendly.
Well, in this
27.
scenario, the raid is friendly. In reality, if you're being raided, seek shelter. Also, ask why Vikings are coming after you. Welcome into all the raiders. Up now we got Felty. He's just kind of going through some wheat cents. If you see a date you're interested in, let him know. We'll see if we can work some deals out for you. We got email scrolling at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go back and rewatch, we showed some of Kevin Rose's stuff. I ran through some stuff that I had. We'll probably let Felty go for a little while till he gets bored of the wheat cents, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, shucks. It's not a 39D.
Oh, it's an S. Try again.
I thought I just spelled a slot. Then the disappointment happened.
So close, yet so far.
Nope, not approved. I tried to get approved weeks the other day. Just didn't work out.
Welcome in, Yoxnav. Happy to have you all in here. We peaked at 7 people for a minute. Now we're back down to 3.
I don't know why I even felt this worth putting in there. Is it even a wheat cent? No.
Welcome in, EC.
Well, somebody, if you want it, because actually, this might have been when I got angry at something. Yeah, it was a wheat cent at one point. You can see the.
Yeah.
It might have been a parking lot coin.
For those of y'all just come in, don't forget to smash that like button, share us out. Let's see if we get some folks in here.
It's still the reverse.
We maxed out about 17 people. Let's see if we can beat 17.
I think it's a 34. Because there's 3, 1, 9, 4. Imagine if it was a 14D at one point. Oh, you know where it goes now? The melt box. The bane of my existence. And finally, we have 2 more from the 58. And another 58. If anybody would like me to, I could go grab my Booker T. Washingtons. There's a... Okay, I'm going to go grab a tissue real quickly, and then I'm going to go grab my Booker T. Washingtons. And just that box in general. Today we're running a special with Felties of... He went crazy on Whatnot, and now he's trying to sell everything off. So right now everything has a 30% off of discount.
I mean, that's normally how it works.
So, typically that album I would try to get 75 out of it. Right now it's 60. All of those above the top. I'm doing like 7, maybe 4 cents a coin. If you want the box, I can work something up on that. I think there's about a roll there. maybe 2.
All right. Well, Felty does that. Do y'all want to see jewelry or you want to see world coins? That will determine what we do. You can see Kevin stuff from my stuff. If everybody's got anything they're looking for, let us know. I can definitely pull some stuff out. Just give everybody a chance to respond. Got some 3D printed stuff. If anybody's interested in dragons, I've got a couple different colors. If you like dinosaurs, I've got some little 3D printed dinosaur fidget toys as well. They're kind of neat. So, let us go for your stuff. All right, Q. I just want to see what everybody wants. I'm just going along for the ride. Let's see if we can get some of my stuff moved now, maybe. I got gold, I got silver, I got copper, I got palladium. If you want palladium, I got plastic. Take your pick. What do you want? What y'all looking for? Yeah, basically the 3D printed stuff. I made it for when I set up at shows, but I figured while I'm doing trade-in in between shows, I got these dragons. These are $15 a piece. This is basically fueling my 3D printer hobby. Sell these to buy filament, pretty much. This one's two-tone, red, blue. This one is also two-tone. It's light blue, dark blue. A little bit harder to see, but I think they're cool. I got them at $15 a piece. That's where the plastic comes in. They curl up really nice. They look really cool sitting on a desk. I'm working on getting some more of these made up. These are just red because I was using up some rolls of filament. These are $5 a piece. These are Flexi Rexes. Flexi because they flex, and Rexy because it's a T-Rex. these are $5 a piece. They're kind of neat. I like them. Kids like them. I sold 2 or 3 of them at my last show I set up at. So, but working on some more odds and ends of those. Got some 72% silver right here. That is 3.312 ounces. Got that at $310. So it's 3.3 ounces basically. 310. Silver's at like 90, almost $94 an ounce. That's right at melt, a little bit under. I think melt was like 9, 10, and something odd number of cents. So that's a little bit under. Got 10th ounce gold. Just at 530, just because melt's like 527 on it. Just make it easy, number 530. Or if somebody want to make an offer, yeah, of course we can get to 530 on that. Got that. These are cool for all you people like Japanese stuff. Some Japanese bean money. These are silver. They're 64% silver. You can tell why they're called bean money. I've got a few different ones of these. These are $55 a piece. I think they're neat. Got that. I got some Canadian. If anybody's looking for any Canadian, I got a bunch of Condor tokens. If Ray or not Ray, Moosox or Stan show up. What about space? Anybody want I got space themed. Marshall Islands, $50. Got that at 120. I think this is pretty close to an ounce. I know it's 3.9's fine. I know I paid up for it. That might have been pretty close to melt. I might have paid close to melt on it when stuff was higher and had it priced about that point. Unfortunately, the way it goes, silver go up, silver go down. So, let's see. I'm about to show something. Here, what I was about to grab. Oh, Canadian. So, grab that too. See. Not much Canadian. I mean, it's all silver, but I got a little bit of it. I got a 67 Canadian quarter. That's 80%. $15 on that. Melts like 14 change. Got a couple of sterling ones. 1919. That one's $20. 1918. This one's a little bit nicer. Still $20. And I got a couple of the dimes. Both of these are 1919. I got them at 10. $10 a piece on either the 1919 There's some Canadian for guys looking for that. This one's cool. This is an enameled 1 shilling in the UK, 1893. It is sterling. It is a pin. Still got, pin back and all. I've got that at 60. The sticker is on there because I forgot the price and had to deal with that. I thought that stuff was kind of neat. That's some stuff out of my collection. I'm just looking to move down the road. I got some gold backs if anybody's wanting some gold backs. I got a few of these. Hey, Moosox! I was just talking about you a minute ago. But I got some gold backs. These are the Washington D.C. that only made 250,000 of these. And I can't order multiples of these anymore. It's only one at a time now. That's 15 for that one. Then I've got some of the Arizona ones. I do have multiples. These are $12 on the ones. Got $22 on the 2. And then $55 on the 5. This is definitely by far the most popular one, in my opinion. I like the Florida 5. It's just really cool. And they're multiples. They're all just in one sleeve. And I've still got 3 of these silverbacks. These are 1,000th of an ounce of silver. These are purely collectible. But these are $30 a piece. These are like your the Silver Dragon ones, silverbacks. They got Hades on this one. They're doing a Greek Pantheon series. I just decided to start with Hades for whatever reason. But got those. Moosox, while you're in here, I got a bunch of Condor tokens, my friend. When I say a bunch of, I have a bunch of new ones. That's stack number 1. No, I got a couple other new ones. Here. No. They're in the back. That one, and that one are all new. Just looking at the preview? Yeah. I'm sure those are all the ones from the preview. So, I'm going to do that in a minute. These ones were not in the preview. New Zealand Hermes, yeah. It's technically Mercury, but it's the same thing. So there's a 1794 Suffolk. This one's the Havermill Manufactory. $40 on that one. They've all crossed over in groups so many times at this point. I don't recall. I know there were a couple you were interested in at one point, and then it's just a bunch of stuff happened. And let's see. There was Devonshire and the Leeds. Let me see if I can find those for you real quick, because I remember you being interested in those. There's the Leeds. Yep. Here's our 2 you sent me the email. I had to just check my email on them. So there's that one from Leeds. 1793. 60 on that one. I think this is the other one you were sent the email about before too. And it's 55. It looks a little bit better on camera than it does trying to send email pictures. Got both of those. This one's Michael Apsey's halfpenny. He's like a tea dealer or something. Got it at 45. This one's really nice. This one is for a haberdashery. It's still, it's really nice chocolatey brown on that one. I got it at 55. I'm just kind of going through the pile. That one. Payable at Condor's Drapery Warehouse, Ipswich. $60 on that one from Suffolk. I got really lucky. I got some really nice ones here lately. This one's from Shrewsbury. Halfpenny, $45 on that one. I try to not make these like super expensive if I can avoid it, but if I pay up, unfortunately y'all have to as well. $55 on the Hampshire one. Move those. Throw those in a pile to the side for the moment. Let me grab the New Zealand one and that Hermes one. Give you another look at those. So this one's the New Zealand Auckland. I think it's just another word for New Zealand, like what the locals call it. Got it at 80. Pretty cool. I didn't know they made ones for New Zealand. I mean, I guess at any point anybody could make a copper local currency. They kind of get thrown in the condors in my mind to some degree. That's pretty cool. I got one that ends in a couple of days. Auckland is the capital. Ah, that makes sense. I got one that ends in a couple of days. Got some really nice blue toning in it, and it's an auction, so obviously I can't, guarantee a price on that at all. But it's a really pretty one. I like the toning on it. The mercury on this one is pretty neat. I think it's neat. These are some really nice ones. 1811 Samuel Faraday Ironworks. One's a 1 penny. I picked up a bunch of 1 pennies. I think I said in the video that one that has mercury on it is the only one that was not a penny. It is only half penny. Yeah. Hey, we've got 8 people in here now. Welcome in, everybody. If I haven't said welcome in, welcome in. And if you're looking for anything particular, just let us know. We will definitely see what we can arrange to find for you. Let's see. 1811 Bristol Brass and Copper Company, B&B Copper. That actually just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? 50 on that one. 1812 Norfolk. This is the Tunstead and I could read Happing. Yeah. When you can learn to read upside down, it does help. I have not learned yet. I can barely read right side up, much less upside down. There's another Samuel Faraday. This one's 1812. Different design. I assume it's the same guy. $60. You need a Stan and a Vincent in here. I haven't seen either one of them in a while. But Vincent got a pre-bin on the video. So, oh yeah, so many tasty ones.
I do like that one.
I know this one's really cool. It has
a stand in Britannia.
It's not Britannia. I think it's
Lady. It's not. Then that kills it for me.
Huh?
It kills it for me.
Yeah. I think I got one of them. Did I show it? There's Phoenix Ironworks. Did I show that in these? Did I not grab that? Was that this one? That was this one. Oh, I was thinking that was something different. I've got one of them that's got like a die crack on it somewhere.
It wasn't a prison token?
Let's see if I can find it real quick.
Because it was one I was interested in.
I don't remember which one you were particularly
because I remember it had a die crack in it and I was interested in it until I actually saw the design and I decided it just wasn't for me.
Yeah, I gotta remember what I did with that one. Tea dealer, New Zealand Mercury, and the Leeds. Yeah, I can work something out. So New Zealand, tea dealer. I got too many stacks of stuff going. So Leeds, then tea dealer. What's that one? Let me see what we can get worked up for you as I just drop all of them.
Oops.
That's the bad thing about plastic flips. They slide. Alright, math. Let's see what we can get worked out for Socks real quick. Alright. Do 175 for all three. That knocks $10 off sticker price.
We've all seen that episode of King of the Hill.
And you got a wallet still. Hey, Benjamin. You got it, Moose Socks. Welcome in, Benjamin. Ben. I'm going to be honest. I will just call everybody by their username until told otherwise. So one of those where I worked with a guy. His name was Matthew, but he went by Matt with his friends. But it's like, I don't. What do I call you? Because I wound up calling them both at one point or another. You're very welcome. Let's see what else we got. Maybe work some deals for anybody. Ben, you looking for anything in particular today, sir? Sold Moosock some stuff already. I don't think if I had. I don't think I've got any any more ponders that are new anyway. This is kind of close to a condor. This one's kind of neat. This is the George the Fourth. I think visit to Scotland. I get my Roman numerals mixed up occasionally. Yeah, unfortunately, it is hold. It was actually holding like somebody made it a pendant kind of thing. So that worked out pretty good. I got that at 55. You might be interested in that one. Kind of neat.
I think I just needed the music.
I can offer you tons of stuff. I got gold, a couple different things of gold on the table. Got some palladium on the table. I got silver all over the place. Tons of copper. Whole lots of everything, my man. I don't think I showed you this, but I don't remember. Got it, Moosocks. Yep.
I think I can pause the music.
Did I stop the music?
Because I have this little thing on my phone right now, and it's the phone speaker, StreamYard-Studio, and I just keep them playing with the... Oh, now it's gone. Oh, see nearby devices. I'm gone, aren't I? I'm back.
No, you're still here. I can hear you.
Because I could just hit pause, then unpause it. So...
Huh.
Or it might just be for me.
It might just be you. I can barely hear the music, but that's fine. My computer fan's also running, so it makes it a little bit harder. I thought this was neat when I picked it up. I think I talked to Ben about this at one point. It's 1897 check from Carson City. It has been redeemed and everything like that. Hey, Coin Junkie. Welcome in. But yeah, I just thought this was cool. I got it at $20. I mean, it's a $15 check. Really hard to hold up this way. Actually, still be able to read the thing, but that's still really cool. I've shown it to a couple people, and they think it's cool. I mean, it's a check from Carson City. How many of these do you think still exist? Okay, Felty, if you need to hop down, that's fine.
About 12.
Hey, you might want to plug that up.
I'm gonna hop off for today.
All right.
I'll give people my Gmail real quickly. HarleyFelty@gmail.com, because I have some proof sets, but nobody likes proof sets these days, so they might just be cracked out and sold individually.
Yeah, throw them up on eBay and see what happens.
So bye, folks.
Paper note. How many of those you've seen? There's ships on it. $35 on that. I don't think that's too bad. But, which I found something out too. Legacy grading was started by one of the big guys at PCGS. He had just a falling out with him, and he made his own company. So that's pretty cool. I picked up most of the graded paper I have is from Legacy, just because the source I have, that's what they have. Y'all might find these cool. I find these cool. So this is a World War II propaganda note for Japan. It's supposed to look like a 10 yen or whatever on this side. And then you got all your propaganda on this side. Basically, actually I can pull up. Because I used AI to translate this, and let me try to pull that up real quick. I need to actually type this out, print it up, whatever, and stick it in here with this. Basically, it says, workers, you have earned a great deal of money up to now. However, that money is of no use to you. Those who devote their full effort to producing weapons are the same as soldiers. Can you obtain the special rationed goods that soldiers or the families are able to buy? Basically, inciting, hey, you're soldiers, we're counting your soldiers, but are you getting soldier benefits? So, I think that's pretty cool. I got that at 60. I've seen similar notes on eBay, $75 to $100. So then this, I have not seen another one of these. I've met people that have seen these, but these are cool. So this was sold to reporters and people on the ship or whatever. During World War II, this one was for the guys testing the bomb drops for World War II. And the guy I bought this from said that he's pretty sure that this was the group that was dropped Fat Boy. This is for the 58th Wing 59509 composition group, which is right there. So, really cool note. Not something. I mean, I'd never seen another one of these before. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. $50 on that one. There's some cool paper money if anybody's interested in that. I don't know. Anybody looking for anything particular? I sold moose socks and condors. I got plenty of those. Got a few people in here now. I got a few of these too. Showed these a couple times already today. But, this is Japanese bean money from 1695 to 1706. I got 3 different ones of these. They're all like a little different in weight. They're all $55 a piece. They are silver. I think these are cool. And you can see why it's called bean money. For obvious reasons. But I got 3 of those. That one. This one with the stamp look, it almost looks like a maple leaf. In my opinion. This one weighs a little bit more. That's like 12-ish grams. The other 2 are around 10. A couple of them have a little bit better strike on the reverse. Yeah, the North just a signed dollar. Which the guy I got that from, I wish I had picked these up. In hindsight, I should have. But I saw it at the start of a show. I didn't want to spend all my money at once. It was one of the large US $1. That was a short snorter from the USS Tennessee. And it's from World War II, Pearl Harbor. It was just the only ship to get out after the bombing at Pearl Harbor. I'm like, that would be really cool. And in hindsight, should have bought it. But again, started the show. Didn't want to spend all my money at once. I might see if he has it next month in March. See if he still got that if I'm lucky. I'm probably not that lucky. Let's see. But yeah, it would have been epic, right? Yeah, in hindsight, yeah, I should have bought that. If I want the silver center out of casino token. It's the 0.6 ounce of silver that's in the casino token. Still silver. 0.6 of an ounce. $55. That's probably about right. That's probably about right on melt. This one's for Circus. So got that. I'm gonna move that piece of gold over there. Got a counter-stamped peace dollar. It's for HF Limple. April 25th, 1952. On a peace dollar. It's on a 1924 peace dollar, which I don't think is a better peace dollar. I don't know, but I got that at 110. Just because you don't normally see counter stamps on a peace dollar. So I thought it was pretty cool. It's really hard to pick up on camera. Got that. Let's see. Bunch of Israeli stuff. Got a 1925 Persia. 5,000 dinars. 140. That is 90% silver. Crown size. Kind of neat. Not something you see too often. Got one, but I'd never seen this one at all. This one is from Guernsey, 1972 Guernsey. Which is not a country you see too much of anyway. 25 pence is sterling. Got that at 125. Got like Cupid or something on the front of it. Different. Let's see. Any World's Fair people? Got a Anaconda Zinc. This is pure copper, or not pure zinc from the Anaconda Copper Company. It is part of the Ford Exposition 1934 Century of Progress in Chicago. I don't know. I thought this was cool. I got it at $40. Something kind of neat. Not something you see too often. And that's something I've never seen before. So, I'm going to move these out of the way. Unless anybody wants a 3D printed fidget dragon. If anybody's... got a couple of those if anybody wants those. But they are currently in my way. Nah, I'm not going to worry about those. Let's see. Oh, I do have this. I don't think I think I showed this off like last week. But this is cool. This is an ounce of silver. If you can guess what it is based off of that box. I have one of these in my personal collection. I think this is just cool. This is an ounce of silver. It's a bear trap. 500 minted, 1 ounce silver, 2024, Republic of Chad. Yeah, let's write that up. Comes in the box and all. Got that at 150. I just think that's cool. I mean, tell me how that's not cool. Right? Like, got really lucky, won it on eBay. For probably way too much. But I've got that. Sounds like Kevin may get it if he can sell some stuff today. So, get it back in the box, maybe. If I can get it back in the box, that would be helpful. It's really finicky to put in the box. Oh boy, it's gonna. There we go. It does not want to go in the box. Why are you fighting me today? We'll do it that way. Anybody want the? I got the baseball commemorator from 2014 in the original box. I've had a raw one. This is 90. I've got all your accoutrement for it. So your like 15 layers of packaging for your concave, whatever the baseball dollar is doing. It's shaped, it dips. It's a bowl. Got that at 90. If anybody's interested in that. So if anybody's looking for anything, let me know. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to run through real quick before we do. I'll run through Kevin's stuff and the emails again, see if we can get him some sales. Trying to see if there's anything else I want to try to get rid of myself at the moment. Got a 10 franc from France. 75 bucks on a 1967 10 franc. Show these two, and then I'll probably be done. 3. We got 1967 Vatican 500 lira. 40 bucks on the 500 lira from the Vatican. Got a 1967 Finland 1 marca, 35% silver. It's basically a war nickel. Got that at 10 bucks. And then Austria 10 shilling. Got that at 18. That's pretty much, I think it's about melt on any of that. I think that's all I've got. Let me run through Kevin's emails one more time because I'm pretty sure he's still in here. So we're going to start at the bottom. Just like before, I'll try to get back and forth between chat as much as humanly possible. But we'll probably run through emails unless anybody wants to say anything again. That will probably be it for today. But first up, let me drop Kevin's information again, just so everybody has that. There's all his information if you need to get into contact with him. Kevin does amazing work. Can't hate on it whatsoever. This one's a 3/9 fine silver braided silver cuff bracelet. It is adjustable. 11.8 grams, 3/9 fine silver, 60 bucks, shipped. All his prices are shipped. I know that because I've run through this once already today. Really cool work on this one. I've got nothing bad about anything Kevin's ever done that I've seen him do. Very hard to hate on Kevin's work. This one is sterling and opal mosaic, 6 to 6.5 sizing, 925 sterling, $140 shipped. Look at that, folks. This is just cool. If I walk in a thrift store somewhere and saw that, I'd be half tempted to pick it up. I'm half tempted to pick it up now. And just that is just really cool. The mosaiciness. Even if I had the money, you'd be bought out today. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. Handmade, hand-cut Kingman turquoise on 3/9 fine silver. This is stamped, and you do get a COA. This is $55 shipped. Weighs about 2.5 grams, a little bit more. Pretty good sized little pendant. Really cool. Turquoise is pretty. Goes good for silver. And like I said, trades are welcome as well. So you got plenty of turquoise stuff. This one's another Kingman turquoise, 3/9 fine silver. This one is $60 shipped. Pretty cool. Very large rose stamping on that one. And he wants to make sure you know it's his. See, that was turquoise number 2. Got a lot of turquoise pendants today. This one's the third one. Again, Kingman turquoise, $75 shipped for this one. This one looks kind of map-like. You got a bunch of islands and stuff like that in it. Really cool piece. Like that, and again, you get your rose stamping on there because it's Keeping Rose. Let's see. So this one is a robin egg. And we had this discussion. It's not Robinson egg. It's robin egg. It's a number 8 robin egg. 3/9 fine, serrated bezel stamp, and again a COA is included. $145 shipped to your door. Beautiful piece. It's different, that's for sure, but it's still very cool. Got that one. And again, like I said, I put Keevan's email and everything in there. Show that email. There's his email, his PayPal, and his Cash App. Trade, like I said, and trades are welcome. So don't be afraid to offer some trades to see if we can get some stuff moved for Keevan. This one is Tibetan turquoise pendant. 3/9 fine silver setting COA. This one's $145. This one is 13-ish grams, a little bit more. Pretty cool stampings on here. You just got him a stamp and went to town. Had some fun practicing on making some really beautiful art at the same time. This one is White Buffalo Jasper pendant, and it has a copper, I'm going to say it again, copper bezel in it. You do still get the COA, and it is $70. This one is a significantly larger piece. Still a really cool piece. That's just really cool. Let's see, what else we got? What's next? This one is Brachiated. I think I said that right this time. Red Jasper pendant, 3/9 fine silver. Still got a COA. $55 for almost 15 grams in weight, which is not a small piece whatsoever. Really cool looking. Said Keevan does excellent work. I've never seen anything ugly that Keevan has ever made. This one is Carnelian pendants. He's got 3 of them here. 3 or 4 of them floating around in here. These are copper. They are $40 a piece. These are cool. There's pictures of the front, a couple of reverses, and then a 4th one. Anybody got? Check and make sure we still got some folks watching. Last thing that I skipped one. We got this one more. I skipped one. This is a hand-cut Ethiopian opal. Say that 5 times fast, people. And it's in a 3/9 fine silver bezel. You do get your COA, and it's $120 shipped to your door. A little bit smaller pieces, but I mean, opal's not exactly a common material. This one's 1.9 grams, silver and opal combined. Let's see. This is excuse me. This is another Ethiopian opal. This one is the serrated bezel. $150 for this one. A little bit larger opal. This one, about the same size. 1.73 grams. There's that serrated bezel. Makes the stone pop just a little bit more. But that is it on the emails. Here's all that. I'll drop Kevin's information just one more time. Make sure you see everybody sees it. There it says email, his PayPal, his Cash App, all wrapped up in one. Kevin's got really cool stuff. I can't say enough about it. He makes some really cool stuff. I'm not just saying that because he's the only one sending emails either. But if there's anything y'all are looking for, let me know. Otherwise, I'm probably going to call it a day. Unless anybody wants some palladium, gold, silver, what y'all are looking for, you got to tell me so I can sell it to you. Otherwise, I think I'm pretty much wrapped up for the day. Moved a little bit of merch. Sold some stuff to Moose Socks. I got some pre-bins from Vincent. I'm actually going to check that video real quick. Make sure anybody else did any binning on that video. Yeah, Moose Socks still got a wallet for you. Just let me know when you want me to ship that. Not a problem, Kevin. Hopefully we get you some stuff moved one of these days. But yeah, I think that's it for today, folks. If you're looking for anything in particular, you gotta let me know. My email's been scrolling across the screen for the last little bit. Way down there if you want to send any emails there. That's for selling. My PayPal here is my normal email if you had any questions or anything about what you've seen. So if you saw something today you want, now's your chance to get it. I'm at shows for the next 2 weeks. We've got I believe they're doing St. Jude's the 14th, 15th, and 21st. So I won't be streaming. I'm at a show the 14th, but I won't be streaming the 21st because I don't want to take away from St. Jude's. So yeah, if you want something, today's your one chance to buy it before then. I still probably try to do some videos here and there as I pick some stuff up, but being at a show, a little bit harder to get videos and things put out. I'm at a show the 6th and 7th next month, which is next weekend. Hold on to it for a bit more. Not a problem, Moose Socks. I mean, I've held Vincent's for multiple months. Not a problem there. But I'll be at a show for the next couple of weeks. So if you saw something today that you want, now is your chance. Speak now or hold your peace for about a month. Yeah, I think that's it. I will see y'all in... I don't know if Ashes does a stream tomorrow night. Hopefully, if he's got Flea Market, I'll hop on there as well. So maybe tomorrow night. Might be a couple of weeks. Till then, keep stacking. Good luck. Good night. I will see y'all later.